got a message on Instagram last week after I posted about my mission to run all the 3 marathons. And this nice person, Kai here, texted me if I need help. Because I think he's afraid of my health.
I'm trying to look out for everybody. I want to make sure everybody's running these marathons safely, healthy, get to the starting line, all of that.
So today we just kind of want to talk about all of the 3 marathons and how to run 3 back-to-back marathons.
Which 3 are you doing?
I'm running Berlin, Chicago, and New York. And so I don't know what will happen right now, because he will, I guess, tell me.
Was that like 7 weeks? 3 marathons within 7 weeks, I think.
Yeah. So for all of you who don't know, so the Berlin Marathon is on
September 16th.
September 16th. Chicago is on
October 4th.
October 4th.
October 7th, sorry.
October 7th.
Yeah, sorry.
And November 4th,
is
New York.
New York City, yes.
Okay. So then, why are you scared?
The way I would put it is, I think all runners, anybody who's approaching or sign up for multiple marathons that are, packed so tightly together, should proceed with caution. I think it's important that, to approach it as if not just, training for one, but for multiple marathons. Even this, for some people, what might happen is they would just, since Berlin is first on the calendar, they would just focus on Berlin. But what's important is that we have to understand that New York City, a marathon that has pretty high elevation, you should train for that. You should approach it as if you're training for New York City.
Yeah, that's what
Since Berlin is so flat, Chicago's pretty flat too.
Humid.
Yeah. So that's why, like, if you approach the training as if you're training for New York City, it will prepare you naturally for Berlin and Chicago. So like, recently I just posted on Instagram. Not recently, like this afternoon. One of the most important things about training for New York City or any other marathon like Boston that has high elevation is, embracing elevation, not being afraid of it. Why? Because during New York City or marathons like Boston, it's important to, it's going to be high elevation, and it's important for you to be prepared for that.
So what am I doing in between? So I'm running Berlin, and then?
I think it depends. You hear this a lot from coaches, right? But why do we say it depends? Because it depends on the athlete. In this particular case, you have somebody like Sabrina who prioritizes strength training. So therefore, her tolerance of muscle damage is going to be higher than people who don't strength train. So I think it's important to, as a coach, let's say if I was Sabrina's coach, it's important to continue to check in with your athlete. I would check in with you, say, and see how you feel. And depending on how a fly.
Yeah.
Depending on how you feel, we would proceed with like the next steps. So it could be, definitely maybe take a week off. Actually, when I say off, it's actually active recovery. So there's I definitely don't recommend, taking a full week off with zero activity. Even for my athletes, I want them to continue to move, because the key to recovery is actually blood flow. Keep that blood flowing, and we see this over and over again. What leads to injury is inactivity, but continue to maintain at least like a foundation base, like 20 miles at least. Continue to go out there and keep the blood flowing, especially in your legs, so that your muscles can heal and prepare itself for the next race. But you have to proceed with caution. You need to be making sure that you do everything you can to take care of yourself. Every meal you're eating has to be nutritious, has to help you with recovery. You know, are you continuing to move, brisk walks, easy runs, constantly stimulating your body with, you know, harder efforts and intensity so that, you know, you're still in the game? Are you running on pavement still instead of softer surfaces where it allows you to recover quicker? You know, 26.2 is no joke. It doesn't matter if you're an elite athlete or you're somebody that's just getting into marathons. It's very taxing on your body, so it's important that you take care of yourself and give your body what it needs after hard efforts like that. So again, coming back to nutrition, and also recovery routines, making sure that you are eating good. So I always talk about real food. I'm not a nutritionist, but you know, I know a little something about fitness and health. Real food. So walk into a grocery store, pick a veggie, pick a protein, pick a fruit, pick a grain, you know, go crazy. Sleep.
Yeah, sleep.
Sleep is when your body is fully recovering. So make sure you guys are sleeping, and then after that, continue to keep that blood flowing, whether it's easy runs, and also softer surfaces, so that you're not putting your body through the same pain it was going through in a road race that's 26.2 miles. I think we were talking earlier about how you were able to even sprint at the end of your first marathon, New York City. So,
but I took it very easy and slow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't say I pushed myself. I enjoyed myself the entire race.
You ran a great marathon,
4:25.
4:25. First marathon.
Seconds.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, one day I want to run under 4, but
This year.
maybe no, I don't know.
Berlin.
Maybe next year. Maybe Berlin. I don't know. If not, no problem.
Make sure, again, eating right. You know, don't wait. Don't be that person that after a big marathon like that, you know,
I want to
not
have
eat.
burger, beer, wine.
I know.
Nuts.
I know it leads right, like Berlin leads right into Oktoberfest, right?
I don't know. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think-
going. But I don't like October.
I think
But
so.
I want to eat. But I mean, that day I could like eat shit, right? Just that day. A little bit.
I can't say that on camera, Sabrina. I can't. But I would say,
Okay, I have protein.
yeah, get your
And
veggies, get your
veggie.
carbs, get your fruits, get your
No
protein.
alcohol.
Yeah, get your veggies.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
slows down recovery too.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's really interesting. Actually, you know what though?
I told one of my friends I just had to think about it.
Yeah.
That after Berlin we're gonna get drunk. So sorry if you see that, we can't.
Yeah, drinking alcohol will get your blood flowing, and I think that's a good thing. But there's more to that too. Like, you know, I talk about a lot to my athletes. Like, aside from just training programs or like what kind of workouts we're doing, I recommend my athletes to, you know, avoid the alcohol, especially before bedtime.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because even though, like, yes, you go out for a drink or two, and you know, it's, you know, you wake up after 8 hours of sleep, but little did we know, you know, alcohol affects the quality of our sleep. You might get the quantity, but it affects the quality.
I had it the other day. That's true.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like, yeah, even though there are times where, like, let's say I went out for a drink, I would get 8 hours and it's Sunday morning, but still, I don't feel 100%. I feel like I wake up with a 75% battery life.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
You know, so
So yeah, that was my plan anyway. So I don't want to drink at all. I think like 3 weeks.
It's okay. You're fine without drinking either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And drinking for me means a glass of wine, or I mean, I know I always talk about drinking tequila and stuff like that, but that happens really rare. But like, so I don't want
Sure?
to. Yes.
You didn't sound too sure.
No, it's true.
Okay.
So no, it's true. And so I don't want to drink 3 weeks out. I think not at all, not even a glass, and then no alcohol until New York.
Yeah.
That's my plan. Maybe after the Berlin Marathon, but that's it.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Should be. Those are 3 big ones.
I don't even know.
That's 3 majors in 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Marathon majors. That's a lot. But doable.
Yeah. I guess, right?
Yeah. Not everybody can do it, but I think you can do it. You come from a strength background.
Yeah, that's
true. So I think you can do it as well.
Thank you. Are you running one with them? No.
I'm running Marine Corps and Philadelphia. So.
Oh, okay. He's doing completely different ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But between us, we're running a lot of marathons this year.
I'm much smarter now. I have a lot of respect for what I'm doing, but I think I will be fine. And I will post everything here,
Yeah, keep us posted.
and I'm pretty sure you'll see him again.
Or will you?
Yeah, the people loved the last video, by the way,
Oh, they did?
because you were so funny.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they said you were a joker.
Yeah, I think I should be less funny and more helpful.
No, you were helpful and really funny too. It was really, really funny to watch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I see you guys hopefully next week,
Yes.
and yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. These things are always fun.
I forced him. He wanted to have coffee and talk about the 3 marathons. I told him we have to film this, so
Yeah.
yeah, he was like,
Good.
"You want to film?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course."
Since we didn't have coffee, I can sleep tonight.
And now I'm gonna take him to coffee.
Thanks. High five. All right.